Bet you never thought when we joined forces to deal with gnolls raiding farmsteads that we'd end up in a tomb fighting wights and werebats. Adventuring is certainly an unusual pastime. There are many places I've been that I'd rather never have ventured into, but there are many wondrous things that I've witnessed that I could never hope to see in my entire life were I to live an ordinary existence. Adventuring does have its ups and downs, and right now we're certainly descending down into undead-laden peril. And we may be venturing in all other directions too if there is a teleporter ahead of us. We should probably be ready with our protective spells. Indeed. How can you all rest so easily with all the sounds of the monsters around you? Adventuring has conditioned us to not pay so much attention to the ambient noise. But when we hear things that are unusual, that's when you're up like a fox, ready to defend yourselves. I see those looks of steely determination. You don't need to answer. I'll take first watch. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession, and when last we left off, slowly but surely, we're working our way through the first level of the Elven Tomb, making sure that we don't lose any levels from level train as we do. We've also replaced our fireballs with lightning bolts because we're probably going to be facing some kind of fire elemental. Either that or somebody has a flame-based weapon that I really don't want to be on the receiving end of. Gonna get these negative flame protections cast, and then we'll see what treasures we can find. We have found quite a few treasures. We found the javelins of lightning, and we also found those potions. We're probably going to be using those potions at some point. Surprising no one, it was a teleporter. No enemies awaiting us, though. That is surprising. Indeed. Let's be cautious. And let's save before we open one of these doors, because who wants to bet that behind one of them is gonna be doom? And surprising no one, there is a wight that is failing to pathfind towards us, so we'll totally take advantage of that by using this axe. I imagine using ranged weapons properly would be quite powerful, but I don't want to pick up all of those bits of ammunition. Any more I have to deal with? Oh yes! There's another one! And just like the last one, they can't pathfind. Yay! In theory I should be closer so that I can time these a little better, because I'm not timing this well. Not even slightly. Not even slightly. But we'll get there. Couple more hits. Every enemy taken out like this prevents us from losing that negative flame protection. Nowhere there, so we can quite safely go here. And this is when there is a wight waiting for us. Oh, yes. Got you! And there is another one up ahead that we could probably fire more lightning bolts at. So we'll go forward until we have your attention. Whereupon, we'll fire this at you and take care of you in one bolt. Oh, I should probably actually see how much experience each one of these wights is giving me. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Not gone, but gone now. And you took 1 point, which means, 1 point of damage means no more negative flame protection. Even getting lightly grazed by those wights means we have to rest. Well, we don't have to rest, but I'd much rather rest. Better than saving and not having that protection. That one extra layer of buffs. In third ed, there were a lot of buff sessions before fights we knew that were coming. And sometimes those buffs were not very long in duration. My Death Ward. Death Ward is one that, I've said before, very useful, but it's not a long one. A minute per level. Some of them are around, no, was it a minute or around? I think it was a minute. Oh, hello. Well, there goes the, that buff again. Oh, it's gone already. It lasted one wight. One wight. Now, is there anything else? I don't think... Ooh, there's loot. But I'm not going to go get that loot until I know that there are no more threats here. And there are no more threats. That's this area cleared. Now, what's in here? A ring. I can feel the magic humming within it. What does it do? I couldn't tell you. Aurora, what do you think? Ah, it has magic that will protect you from being held. That would have been very useful when we were fighting those golems back in the cave. Or the ghouls in the graveyard. Either way, we have it now, and that's what matters. We can put some potions in this pouch in the meantime. And thus, we have a character who will not be paralyzed, and that is very useful. Also double-checking. Level 6, level 7. Also, we are getting a lot of experience from these whites. A lot of XP. We'll save. We'll rest. I really should have rested first and cast my spells and then save, but we can save again once we've got all this sorted. For all I know, a white could appear now and hit us in the face, which actually would make this save very unfortunate. But that's not going to happen. I hope. One of the things that Lands of Lore 1 did very well was, you didn't hear the ambient sounds so loudly and so frequently for the monsters. It meant that you could focus on, paying attention to the music, which was awesome, and other sounds like stepping on pressure plates and traps going off. But it does have its perks, being able to hear the foes so, audibly. Does mean that you can prepare for them. Like that one there. I'm not liking that crackling noise. Maybe someone has a... Well, there we go. That is unfortunate. Oh, they hurt. Well, that answers the question of what that was. Aye. Living fire. Living fire that is susceptible to my lightning bolts. That may be true, but it really hurts. My armor really does me no favors. My curing is doing nothing to deal with those burns. Take your time, Aurora. If we need to, we'll quaff potions. Actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we drink a few potions? Like this one. We'll just, you know, put that there, put that there. Drink that. Drink that. Gerard and Falcon feel better. Might as well use some consumables. And this is when people gasp audibly. Kiko, using consumables? Never. Well, it just happened. It just happened. Right. No one? There's something we're clearly needing to do here. Probably another... Well, that brings us back to there. Okay, so this is the teleporter that brings us back. Well, that was unexpected. And yet also expected, because how else were we going to get out of there? That is true. Let's go back. And let's stop spinning around in a... Oh, the reason why I'm spinning around so, aimlessly is because I'm not where I thought I'd be. I was literally in the path of that lightning bolt, wasn't I? I probably was. Good thing I stopped spinning around. Okay, let's go down this time. And be ready to take care of that, flame thingamy. This door... Oh, switch is there. Oh! Not flame thingamies! That was a bunch of whites. And of course, we took one hit apiece, so... time to rest. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Level drain. At least it doesn't take that long to get all the buffs going. Prayer. Now imagine doing this when you have access to 9th level spells. The buffing can take a long time, as you saw in Baldur's Gate 2. But this is a very different game. Going to get negative flame protection. I imagine it might actually be easier to deal with some of these foes with the grid system active, but I'm enjoying playing without the grid system. That freedom of movement. It's very nice. Okay, nothing here. We should keep an eye on those torches, just in case. Indeed. A lit torch means there might be an enemy nearby. And that, yep, has opened up that door, which will lead to another teleporter. So we've done what we need to here. Let us head out of here. And back, and out of the way of that lightning bolt trap. Yep, out of the way of that. And this has opened up another one. Indeed it has. Let's just mark all of these on the map, shall we? There. And be ready for anything. And by anything you mean undead, yes. Let's save, and let's go in. Oh, well that's unfortunate. Hi! You're really gonna hurt badly. And we don't deal much damage against you, but we still managed to prevail. I want to see how good this Cure Serious Wounds is. Ah, that did much better. I used one of my more potent healing spells. I'd rather not do that all the time. Noted, but greatly appreciated. Oh, hello. Just need to get this timing right. There we go. More whites. We can take care of these though, like so, and we're definitely going to save because one of them means there's going to be more. Case in point, one of them means there's going to be more. Oh, you managed to actually get in. There goes the negative plane protection. Just need to deal with you. Oh, there we go. And... oh, there we go. And gone. I'm gonna save just in... actually, I'm gonna save now. I don't know if that weapon will still be there. Oh! Oh, you actually managed to... oh, Falcon just lost a level. Did you see that? It just said Falcon lost a level. Let's go here and back. And we managed to get you stuck. I'm very thankful for this. I imagine with the grid-based movement, these enemies would not get stuck. So I suppose that is a slight benefit. Do we rest? Yes, we rest. We most certainly rest. We get these spells back. If only there was a set certain buffs that are cast and then activate a macro, but very early game, not something that can really be expected of something like this. A shame. But it's only a minor quibble. I've dealt with much more cumbersome casting systems. Oh my! I've dealt with far worse ones. I've dealt with the casting system in Ultima Underworld. Now that one, while very ingenious, is very cumbersome. Okay, negative plane protection, good, save. Let's see how many whites I can take out before these expire. Probably about 2. Any here? Ooh. This could be interesting. Indeed. Let's see what we have here. That is an entirely non-magical battle axe. That is a non-magical shield. And that is a non-magical, yep, non-magical suit of plate mail. A shame, but there we go. There's also a switch here. Probably the switch we need to press. Let's have a look. Yep, that was the switch we needed to press, but there are so many more places we can explore here. I really want to go check them out. I really want to see what other goodies we can find. So, we'll go this way, and of course save. I don't like this. Me neither. But it would seem like we're safe. I bet that's where the teleporter is. So I'm not going to go that way. I'm instead going to go this way and open up this door. That, yep, leads to trouble. Leads to trouble. Trouble that will drain our negative plane protection. I hesitated for a bit there because I thought the music had stopped for combat. Also, I am just managing to find the sweet spot for not getting these hits to land. I am. That takes a lot of skill to miss that many times, rhythmically. Okay, let's go into here. There are more somewhere. Not here, though. Here is entirely devoid of everything. The other room, however, that's going to have the rest of the undead in it. I have a lightning bolt prepared this time. Oh yeah! Good call! In theory, it was a good call. In actuality, it was okay. Also, only 145 experience. That tells you just how much XP these whites are giving us. Tons of XP. How do these whites respawn? Enemies? No. Is there anything in here, however? The answer is no. A resounding nay on there being things. Well, that means that this way has to be the teleporter. We'll go down. And yep, that brings us here, and it also brings us straight into the path of that lightning bolt trap once again. Not a fan of where that puts us. Perhaps it was made that way to catch people off guard that would be trying to pillage this place. Uh-oh. Yep. Falcon just lost a level, and Gerard just lost a level. Look at that. Enemy respawned, lost levels. I was a little afraid that would happen. But there we go. Also, I don't know which way I'm going. I should really be going not this way. Oh me, getting lost in easy to navigate maps. Let's go this way. And this time, head in this direction. I wonder where that white actually came from. I have no idea where that white came from. By the way, let's go here. Huh. Let me go to this corner. I really don't know where that white... Oh, there you are! There... Oh... Did Vulcan gain a level and lose a level? No, Vulcan just gained a level. Now Vulcan is level 7. Marvelous. Whew. That was a close one. That it was. But we prevailed. Let's rest. I feel mightier from defeating all of these. You certainly get a knack for facing a particular foe after you've bested 24 of them. Has it only been 24? I lost track after that many. It's probably been far more. It feels like they never end. They probably won't. They'll crawl out of every crevice and nook and cranny where they were buried. This graveyard is massive. They could be seeping in from any part of the tombs that reside nearby. From any of the tombs that reside nearby. And there are a lot of tombs. I really don't want to stay here too long. Don't worry, we'll only stay here as long as we need to. We need to get that elven prince his rest. Let's head into this teleporter before we conclude. Terrible. Oh, this is not good. We're in an area full of directions we can be ambushed from. But it doesn't seem like there's any way for us to be ambushed. Ah, no, there isn't, but there are a lot of doors. yours. And we might as well start with this one. And that will be for next time, for when we come back, folks, dealing with more undead and living fire. Fire's good at everything, it would seem, including killing the party, though it does need to try a little bit harder. Those lightning bolts. Good call when I heard the crackling. Good call. And good against the wights too as they charge towards me. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.